Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to, well, more boomer shooter action. We played a bunch of Space Station 14 over the last days. Now it's time to return to some different indie game, and, well, it's time to flip some burgers again. As you do. Let's load and continue. It has paused. Okay, good to know. There we go. There we go. Power's back.
Security clearance denied. Security clearance denied.
Nice. Oh God.
Warning. Skylighting systems unstable.
seriously?
Warning. Skylighting systems unstable.
Oh, gods. Damn it. Nice. Go. Oh, a Silk Song reference. I didn't didn't notice that. Damn it, the game is still letting me just survive on the... I need to do this better. Okay, time to get back into this. God damn it. This shooter is really doing it for me. I should place a mine in front of that door. Hey, hey, Gossip Girl. We haven't sold the company yet, though. I'm still trying to survive this one shootout. I mean, it is fucking intense, especially since I barely have ammunition. The game is very stingy. Ah, there we go. Come the fuck on. Fuck. God damn it. This one shooter, I swear. Okay, no. No worries. Go, some ammunition. Okay, there we go. Whew. Sorry, Ghost of I can now answer. Oh, cat's doing something. I see. God damn it. That was intense. Okay, well. Glad we survived this encounter. Looks like that's... no, it's not the next area. Yeah, the last exterminator is one hell of a demo, actually. So everyone who's like, oh hey, I need some more indie boomer shooters. Last exterminator, put it on your list. It's basically, you know, Duke Nukem Forever, if it was made in 1998. Like, and if you're wondering, wait, those are big words. It is fitting. It's literally like. It literally plays like Duke 3D in 3D, and yeah, I can't do higher praise. It's Duke 3D in 3D. What more do you want? It's a great game. Sandwich, sandwich. Wait. If this was the correct way, I don't know. I took this way though, so... Oh. Probably was the right way even.
Running low on credits? Consider lending a hand during the upcoming Earth Memorial Day celebration. Read the Exodus Plaza notice on your data pad for more details.
That definitely doesn't stink as a boss arena. Um. Well, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, damn. Well, plans up.
When a loved one dies, the family fights for them. I'm here to solve both of those problems. Said goodbye to your loved ones. I did something, bought some upgrades, got a new third world planet, working towards a consortium. Still need to, as you can see, working on stuff. Oh, more third world planets. Perfect. Now, I am confused though. Where to go?
You know what? Fair point. It probably isn't the Doom ending if I don't get lost to a certain degree. The problem is just right now, I have no fucking clue what to do. Is maybe back there something? I don't know. Hmm? Why are you laughing?
I could give you a hint.
What?
You could be flipping burgers.
Fuck you. I need to finish this side game.
Mm.
Yes, Agonia activity has been spotted. I'm just... Seriously though. Is this a boss fight and I just ignored the trigger? Because that would be a problem. Let's go back. See if we can find anything. Yeah, it's really weird. Maybe, who knows? It's just really weird. AOS is watching. Oh, goody. Is this where you came through? And I did this here. And I opened the gate, and now I go back. I mean, this is a scheduled one, so I guess. Okay, wait. Hey, welcome Wrangle50. Yeah, Space Station 14 is fun, but like I have to get through my, you know, scheduled projects before I just stop doing them entirely, because I like, you know, I kind of like finishing games. I think this is also one thing that I realized, you know, we love trees. Yes. It's like, you know, only playing stuff that never ends can just, or, you know, takes a long time, like Rise, that at some points, Rise and Baldur's Gate 3 started sucking a bit of joy out of me for some projects. Not that they, you know, completely back, they're like bad games or so, it's like, I had fun doing stuff, it's just, holy shit, Baldur's Gate was just way too much time. And I like finishing games, so, you know. Okay, okay, wait. What? No, not here. But yeah, welcome to Selaco. Probably the most Anyway.
It's basically just one. It's basically just one big CRPG. It has some sim elements, but like, it's just a long game, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've played better structured and better paced CRPGs before. They have good stuff, but there is so much to critique about Baldur's Gate 3. Ironically, especially, you know, since I actually played TTRPGs, and also I am one of the very few people that actually read the D&D 5e rules, and like, holy shit, did they just leave out so much of the rules that would make the game way less annoying. Like, for example, in the base game, like in the original rules, there are no critical successes or failures on skill checks because, well, it makes sense, you know. Critical failures and such only really make sense during combat stuff that should be relatively short and snappy. While when you have skill checks, it's kind of stupid. There, it also just you have auto resolve because sometimes, you know, your character is just good enough that you can make a check, so, you know, it keeps flowing. And then Baldur's Gate 3 just lets you roll on literally everything to the point where you're just like, this is stupid. This is just absolutely, why do I need to roll on everything? And why is there like extra rules as, oh, this character can, only the first character coming into range on the overworld map gets to make the roll for this, you know, check, and if they fail, fuck you. It's gone. So like, what? I have my gripes, you know? And frankly, I'm honestly a bit more interested in how, how Dragon Age 4 now is, because there they already said it's just, you go onto mission in really, well explorable areas, and it just sounds so much better paced, honestly, than, yeah, just find where you go. They're probably gonna be different, but still. But yeah, welcome to Selaco, though. Wait, what do we have here? So apparently this is a space station, but I feel like this might not even be that true. But yeah, for everyone who wants to know, this game is set on Selaco, which is described as a space station that was, built for deep space exploration, and something happened to Earth called the Fall, and the corporation that, the conglomerate that ran the space station basically went and saved as many humans as they could, apparently. Obviously, shotgun under the bar. You know what? I would be disappointed if there wasn't a shotgun under the bar. Perfect. And yeah, now someone attacks. So yeah. And if you're wondering, this game is completely running on the GZ Doom engine. So this is the technology that ran Doom 2, back in 1990 something. It's just kind of insane what they built here. Yeah, we have dual wielding SMGs, one hell of a magnum pistol. Ruben also, I believe, can be used from. Yeah, like, okay, so there's some stuff where, like with GZ Doom, I'm like, yeah, okay, impressive stuff and shit. So for example, what's it called? Maybe he shows up again. There's one person in my community also built his own game on GZ Doom called Beyond Sunset. You could definitely also check that out if you like it. It's more it's a bit more you know, Doom Eternal, but you know, Doom Eternal but cyberpunk. Well, with synthwave elements in it. So if you like that mixture, it's kind of cool. It's like, oh hey, you know, I think they now have the prologue in it. So you escape from like you escape from a big arcology. You have a big area, big level that is like, you know, typical, you know, slum downtown area. Then goes into corporate headquarters and stuff. It's not, you know, impressive as here where you can just go back and forth between the levels and stuff. So again, there's like a bunch of other shit going on in this like. I even haven't seen the firefights, how much shit just flies around. This game is like inspired by Fear, if you couldn't tell. And so there was something beneath the floorboards, that was it, right? Acquired demolition charges hidden in basement floor. Oh. This bar will blow up. And so there's cool stuff, like apparently a bunch of people already, you know, like he did ported the Quake 3 movement into you know, the GZ Doom engine. I'm still surprised that it works. So yeah, the GZ Doom models are on a different level in some cases. I've seen someone even make a shoot 'em up with like the sprite quality being similar to, you know, Metal Slug. So that was pretty impressive, actually. Well, I guess I need to do this. Well, yeah, I should know I have to go away. I think they still need to tweak some stuff here. So like, one of the things that annoys a bit is that it just... So this game is stingy as hell with ammunition, which is like, I'm just scraping by during some firefights, and I don't know, I feel like some parts are being missed. But, you know, early access, everything can change. Ironically, I would say, they should... Wow. Wait, why is Earth here, considering this is supposed to be a space station? Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Usually that... Ah, I see. Headquarters. Okay. Yeah, I see. Oh, finally to stock up. Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, by the way, have you seen this? Have you seen the animation quality of the sprite. I think this is probably one of the funniest bits of recent game development, that you have games like how's it called? You have games like a Medieval that are 3D, but then have then make sprites for weapons, and then you have games like Selaco who are like, let's make sprites that almost look like 3D. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds very reasonable to do. Wow. Anyway, time to upgrade some stuff. I've done some. What does the grenade launcher have? And we can't upgrade anything. Damn it. Increased explosion radius. Ooh, speed reloader. Decrease fuse time by 50%, causing grenade shells to explode earlier. I mean, I get it, but also like, holy shit, I would frag myself so much. Ooh. Okay, not acid shells though. I don't know if every time I read about fire and acid shells, it's which is kind of funny that they also have it, because I think these are the exact same shells as in the original Resident Evil 1 and 0, and then in Resident Evil and the remake and 0. I don't know if they were in 2, but I don't know. Ooh, projectile size, yeah. What could we do? Less spread. I'm actually kind of for that. Let's see what we have here. Wall cracks become easier to spot. Oh yeah, that's good. I had that. Oh yeah, you know what? We're using the Magnum so much in a pitch. Yeah, I'm getting at least the headshot stuff. Don't have the money for that anymore. Yeah, less spread on the SMG, please. I'd love that. Okay, where's the... Huh. So this isn't a normal workshop? Wait. Okay. This ain't your father's shotgun. Naja. Let's see where we can go next. Yeah, well, headshot on the Magnum is definitely a good idea. Ah, got home. Shut up. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, There are reflections in this game. And this is one hell of a fucking trick. I don't know what it was called again, but like... It's also used, I don't know, have you ever played My House? If you haven't, you totally should. It's amazing, but also just wow. Like the whole, you know, okay, now I'm actually getting a bit confused, but this feels like I can actually make the trip back. We are right, demolition charges. Got them from there. Gain access to the plant factory. Where's the plant factory? God damn it. Yeah, obviously. No. No. I fucked up. I fucked up. There we go. There we go. Okay, so, let me just mentally check really quick. I think the last safe room was somewhere in another area. Because some people told me I should have done one thing all the time, and they never thought about the fact that this game has an interconnected rail system, which is like... Yeah, they just did that for this game. Why? I don't know. Okay, wait a second. There we go. That doesn't sound too bad to get to. Just there and out through the gate and to the right. So how has everyone's week been so far? hopefully quite relaxing. Suck if not, honestly. There we go. It's actually really just not that far away. Oh yeah, so basically these are the normal safe rooms. Oh, technology level 3. Probably later in the game, but there we go.
Select transport destination.
So we're in Selaco streets, and still more areas to come anyway.
Security transport.
Have imsim elements against some prey, system shock webs from exploration, which I'm a fan of. It does have, I mean, okay. Like, Wrangle, I'd say, it's kind of hard to say if there are even boom shooters nowadays that,
Please do not exit the vehicle until
you know, don't have imsim elements. Like, if you, for example, I mean, okay, some do, some are. Like, for example, again, Beyond Sunset is, well, more, you know, Doom Eternal, but still it's, you know, exploration, you have some side questing and stuff. Most are more like that. But yeah, I literally got, I had some progress because I was able to, you know, pull a barrel, jump on some boxes, and went over a gate. If this was the intended way, okay. If it wasn't, But yeah, they fake trains in this game, which is kind of impressive. Like, I mean, this is kind of interesting if you think about it. The whole IMSM thing in boomer shooters happened basically because of Dusk. Like, the biggest bolt guns of boomer shooter definitely doesn't. Honestly, I still have to fully finish that. Played it. It is fun. I have not finished it, which is a thing. But also, I'd say one of the major areas. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, they just made an extended Dr. House reference in this whole fucking area. That's Dr. House. Everyone can see that. And yeah, oh, there's Chase, there's Cameron, and then Chase, there's Foreman. Cameron is also somewhere here. Anyway, I think bolt gun probably doesn't really fall under the typical boomer shooter label. I mean, generally people pair them in, oh hey, is it a Call of Duty like or is it something else? And I'd say you should probably be like, oh, does it have exploration and stuff, or not? And I mean, bolt gun definitely is more like, oh hey, you have one arena after the other, and this is more like, Doom 2016, which is like fine, but yeah, I get it. It was just a bit more. Well, here's combat and shit. This is definitely way more exploration, but I kind of honestly wish they would do stuff to make the combat a bit more snappy, if you get what I mean. One of the main things I would, be like, this is not the best, is like, oh yeah, there we are. Da, da, da. So, where are you? There we have you, Wilson! Can't leave Wilson in this shitty burned out hospital. It's basically more like, oh hey, do you have, wait a second. There was a secret here. So yeah, as you can see, there is exploration in this game. Pew pew. Wait, what is that? Yeah, obviously there's Pyramid Head. Come here, Wilson. We're going home. Yeah, ImSim elements are in here. Yeah, I would say you can definitely say, you know, is your boom shooter more like you know, the arena-based Doom 2016 approach, or is it more, well, you explore a level and shit, you know, like Dusk, which definitely was an ImSim game as well, because New Blood devs are weird. Okay, I think I can confidently say they are kind of weird. On that note, on Friday we will actually start a bit sooner. So Friday is usually multiplayer with Wiki 3. We'll have that as well. Hey Sophie, how are you doing? We will start a bit sooner on Friday simply because Fallen Aces is out, and I guess I should cover... No! I should cover a boomer shooter that, you know, I was also kind of... And it's way more ImSim, I can tell you that. I literally played the demo and... Yeah, Fallen Aces is very much also an immersive sim thing. Like, multiple entryways, and there's some... You know... melee combat and stuff. Oh, you assholes! Oh yeah, you know what? No. I need to get my cardio in anyway, so... this will be We're Bringing Wilson Back Home stream. Good day. So for anyone who doesn't know, there is actually an achievement to bringing Wilson, well, back home. So obviously I was like, well, obviously you know, we're just taking Wilson and go with them through, going with them through the train system. But they really were like, nah. How do I get Wilson up there? Oh god, is it that is the solution, right? Okay, I guess I know how to do it now. Yeah, Wilson deserves a good home. This is why we're bringing him home. God damn it. No, Wilson, no. Okay, Rango, is this enough imsim for you? No!
Maybe start saving between each step.
Ah, you're right. Also, if you're wondering, if anyone doesn't know it yet, tunnel snakes. They rule. No! Ah! Wilson! I think this is also just another, Okay, they really timed this. There's also just another, reference to the fact that, well, again, the whole hospital is a Dr. House reference. So obviously, the teddy bear is called Wilson. Yeah, I know. I'm not falling anymore. I got it through here. I mean, now you can... That's one thing. You can just go back and explore the areas again. But I don't think there are enemies, but... Who am I to say? So... Just getting this all along. Still, it is kinda evil of them to say, oh no. You can't take the train for Wilson. You have to walk. Like, I see. You really wanted us to put in the work, right? Nah. How are you doing, Wilson? So yeah, good to hear that it's kind of a nice day. I'm still amazed that, with, how's it called, Fallen Aces. I mean, okay, what should I expect? It's fucking New Blood. Obviously, they make a joke like, hey, our first early access version cost you $13. And I'm like, yeah, because it's also a hand-drawn thing, like 13. Oh, God, I would, that's the thing, you know? If a big company would have done that, I would have cringed. I mean, is it still a bit cringy? Maybe, but also, indies are allowed to do shit like that. Yeah, Wilson definitely, like, hey, why are you laughing? A second. The grace of an orange. Oh yeah, by the way, they made a fog effect for the basement, for the wine cellar basement, just because they could. Just because they could. let's check again. Oh yeah, right. The kitchen. We have to go through the kitchen. Isn't that right, Wilson? But then again, Sophie, you always need to keep in mind, cats will still land on their feet. Wait, wrong turn. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is, again, very wide, sprawling levels. Explosions, cards, all the things you know from old school commercials. Yeah, we get you out of that dirty hospital, you crappy old bear. I mean, that's the thing with plushies, right? There are always some good ones, but you always have this one old plushie they just had all the time and you just really love. There we go. And the next parking garage, which we have to go there. Oh, okay. Ah. Seals are cute. Very understandable. There we go. No! There we go. Wilson successfully thrown. Welcome, Lena. Oh, we're here already. We need to go there. Uh-huh. This is kind of the easier version of remember how there was like a gnome at the beginning of Half-Life 2 episode 2, and one achievement was bringing the fucking gnome to the rocket and putting it in the rocket? Just because. That was a thing. Oh, we can look at that soon. First we bring Wilson home. And there we are. Oh, which one? Probably there was something, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's one of those things, you know? It's, what was it again? Yeah. It's like that, you know, it's that looking glass code thing. You know, someone just starts doing it for, you know, I mean, in this case it was Valve. And Valve was just like, hey, let's have a, you know, we have a physics engine. And you can carry stuff, so how about we just make an achievement of just carrying stuff for the whole game, if that's possible, which is, you know, on one hand showing the technological achievement that they made. On the other hand, it was also like, oh god, are you serious? And then people started being like, yeah, let's just have similar stuff. You know, it's like, you know, it's the same as with Looking Glass. They put 0451 into the game, and it ended up being just something that everyone else just kept putting in the game. This is why when you play something like Deathloop, and you go to your you go to the first code thing, like the first input, and there it just says, you know, the code, and you input 0451. The game gives you an achievement for like, oh god, really? Anyway, little plushy man. There you go. Now you're home. I mean, I guess I have to input 0451 someday. I kind of purposefully avoided that. So yeah, Wrangler 50. That's I did the IMSM stuff. Well then, let's go. I mean, if you want to, just hell. Oh yeah, right. How are we, dear burger? Ooh, we can upgrade the third world planet. Oh, we can get a consortium. An entire federation of planets agrees to put their population into slavery to produce burgers for Pluto Burger. Amazing. Damn. We're able to get a lot of third world planets. Yeah, there's a whole ass cookie clicker game inside of this game. And taking one step, there's an upgrade that allows you, you know, every taken step, you flip a burger. So, yay. They know what their audience is, though. They definitely know what their audience is, though. This is not an ImSim, everyone, but I want it to be one. But they have a burger flipping game in there. Did they do it? Did they do that thing once? Oh well. So yeah, there is a burger flipping mini game, and it's like, yeah, cool. Whee. Burger flip is real. I haven't found any security clearance, so I feel like I'm just very shit at the game. Oh yeah. The increased headshot damage definitely helps a fuck ton. So, ironically, I would say, if I could do one change to, the more I play into the game, okay, basically it's two changes I would do, or adjustments I would do to the game. So, one is that, Vegas Beyond already said, they are way too sparse with ammo right now. It's like, just a little bit tight. Otherwise, I know this maybe sounds like heresy to some. I probably would ditch the whole classic health system to a degree. Okay, so let me say this. They kind of want to have this whole fear, you know, gameplay going on. You know, you dive headfirst into action and so on and so forth, fine. I'm surprised they don't have bullets. Well, they don't have bullet time yet. What do we have here? Like, there are two things, I would say. I mean, they okay, let me put it like this. They could have a few, a few ways they could tackle us. Either one, like, one is obviously, you know, doing the Doom Eternal route. Just, you know, enemies drop shit a lot. Makes sense. Beyond suggested they actually should do the whole, well, fear thing of you just have one or two weapons and you constantly pick up new weapons. Alright then. But I'd say one of the things they could do is, well, make armor regenerate? I know, sounds heretical probably to some to suggest that, but like, the game is so stingy with stuff. And wants you to dive into the action. God damn it. I feel like having, you know, literally a shield to, you see? It really feels like they want you to go in, but then at the same time the game isn't fully supporting it, so... Again, it just feels like have maybe something there. Either more stuff you can pick up, or... Yeah. How did I... Oh. How did I even place a marker? Damn. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So, burger flipper time. Yes, more third world planets. This is obviously what the galaxy needed. Digital never, paper forever, the motto of Germany. I mean, yeah. Not wrong, but also... God damn it. There obviously is a Half-Life 2 reference. Entropy 0. Oh, damn. I have not played that many mods, so it wouldn't fucking surprise me if I'm honest. The whole modding scene and you know, recent indie boomer shooter devs are just one flat circle. Oh yeah. These are Borderlands boxes, by the way. They open like Borderlands boxes because obviously. God damn it, mods, I can't do shit. It's not even a big problem. One problem with GC Doom games if you stream and have a dual monitor setup that you really can't go that easily from one monitor to the other. And there have been some, you know, Half-Life 2 mods that have been just incredible. Oh damn! Nailed them to the wall. Okay, wait. Now it works. Oh, come on. Good to know, actually. That means... Using narrative heights. I haven't played that. I have to admit, probably my favorite Half-Life mod was, and it's sadly not really working anymore. Maybe I need to find a fix or something. I think it was Nightmare House 2. That thing was great. Like, they even included the first one, which is just, you know, your... Ironically, you know, your 2000s horror spook thing, before that actually was a thing. Damn it. That's the thing, you don't know, right? You don't know. Is it troll? Or is it meant to be serious? Fuck! Oh, I didn't. I slid too much. Too early. Oh, a troll fig. Perfect. That's how you do it. Honestly, naming... Oh god. Naming the toy company Funko Toys is almost just way too evil by them. Ah. Why did you reload constantly? Ah. Actually, a bit, honestly, I am actually wondering a little bit what the devs of Nightmare House 2 are doing nowadays, because Nightmare House 2 was just such a good thing, to the point where I'm like, holy shit, please make like Nightmare House 3 or something and just, you know, make it standalone. You know, put it out maybe for... I think the funniest takedown of Funko Pops was, you know, that one tweet where someone was like, look, my Funko Pop collection, isn't this the same as the Gunpla? And then random people who were like, I don't know what either of you are, but you are posing in front of your collection, while the Gunpla person is just like, look how big everything is, and I just want to show you the fruits of my labor. And like, nothing summed this whole thing up better, in my opinion. I definitely need to get to oh, that is just evil. By the way, I haven't played Cruelty Squad yet. I don't know if I'm going to play it for this channel. It's kind of one thing. Like, I'm playing, you know, my main stuff is boomer shooters and, well, how's it called? Boomer shooters and survival horror. Sorry, I just sometimes lose words in my mind. I hate it myself. I mean, it's, from what I gathered, it is a shitpost, you know, like, okay, from what I heard, Cruelty Squad is a shitpost, but like, in the sense that, you know, it's a very, very well executed shit. It's made to look like a shitpost, but it doesn't play like a shitpost, you know, that kind of thing. So the best kind of shitpost. So yeah, we'll see. You know what? Technically, I still have stuff like how's it called? The Alone in the Dark remake in front of me, and this is supposedly really good. Oh, I don't know if it's really good, but it's apparently really, you know, surprisingly good for what, you know, I wouldn't expect it. Everyone was just like, is this gonna be a good game? And then it turns out, oh, apparently it is. It's kind of wild to me that, you know, when we... So... Okay, so there's this weird fucking thing going on, you know, with survival horror that, you know, Capcom kind of just... I mean, Capcom just kind of killed the whole, you know, indie horror of the 2010s. You know, the one where you just walk around, don't have a lot of health, etc. You know, don't have any weapons or stuff like that, etc., etc., etc. So that shitpost with serving something for some reason does a lot of political based on Götter's anti-Oedip. What? You know what? In this sense, you need to just on this part you just need to keep in mind. Basically, everyone who does indie games, you know, like even if you know I'm still kind of trying to learn Godot and shit. Just so you know, the thing about indie games is that. You will, I mean, okay, you will even have weird references in big games simply because of what the devs like, you know? And it always comes down to, whose, you know, preference is what. So you will just sometimes look into shit and have, well, you have a Selaco where, you know, the first area is just an extended reference to Dr. House, which is like, okay, you know, it's also kind of weird because I'm currently rewatching Dr. House, to the point that I'm actually thinking like, if I ever land in medical, should I do a whole it's not lupus bit, but also I would suck so much at that because I don't know much about medical shit. The thing is just, who makes games usually has weird own things growing up, you know? So references can just be obtuse and...
You can never be too careful.
Hello, little vecbot. Look at it go! So yeah, sometimes you just have the weirdest, you know, the absolute weirdest obsessions or interests, and then a dev will just be like, yeah, no, I will just go ham on that, and you're just like, okay. Okay, I guess we have this now. And that's actually kind of fine, in my opinion. It's just, like, here's the thing, okay? If I, so basically what, there's just stuff where it's like, you know, either you grew up with that and you realize it's a reference, or not. And there's shit even in the biggest, you know, absolutely biggest, you know, pieces of media. Like, one thing probably most people don't know, even though it was literally spelled out, it basically said in an interview, is that, you know, the giants in One Piece are one big reference to an old anime called Vicky the Viking. They are literally a reference if you look at their visual design and everything. Which makes sense because, you know, the author grew up with that, and so he was inspired by this show to, you know, that's why he started liking pirates and stuff. So obviously he just had Vikings in some form in there. But then again, who the fuck knows that anime except people, yeah, Vicky. Oda said that. His interest in pirates and Vikings came because he watched Vicky the Viking as a child, which makes sense. I mean, hell, Vicky is from the 70s. Yeah, I know, it's 71. And like, here's the thing. This show was 71, 72. So this is old as shit. And like, yeah, your dad, Oda, and a lot of people grew up watching Vicky the Viking because it ran in the 70s and 80s. It's still, and then the thing is, who still knows that? Because it was probably still licensed to, certain European countries. It still ran in public TV here because, well, fun fact, Vicky the Viking only happened because German public TV went to Japan and was like, hey, we want an animation show. And so they paid for that. So Vicky the Viking is an anime, but the project lead and storyboard was made by Germans. And again, Oda watched that, got inspired by the show, and now One Piece is a thing. So, yeah, if you ever look at all the Vikings, and if you're like, wait, this looks like Flake, and like the Vikings from Vicky the Viking, yeah, because he watched that show. Again, who knows that? You have to grow up in a very, very specific... I would probably also slip in a reference to that if I ever make some media. But the thing is just... most people wouldn't get it. There we go. I feel like I just blew your mind a bit with that thing. But yeah. Nope. I mean, even that's shit that even the biggest, anime channels don't point out to, because again, most have grown up in America and are from the 90s, and that show just never ran in America in the 90s. There we go. There we go. Don't want to spend too much of my health doing this shit. Again, Imsem. I diffuse minds by throwing shit at them. Oh yeah, shootout time. Honestly, the Magnum is just fine. I love using the Magnum. Oh, I have security level 1. I can go back now and find stuff. But yeah. Again, if Cruelty Squad, if someone has read some weird philosophy, it's like, yeah, obviously you will find references to that. Okay, especially if we talk philosophy, you need to keep in mind, people who engage in philosophy are just, there are nerdy weirdos, and then there are nerdy weirdos. And philosophy people are very firmly in the latter half. It's like... It's like, oh hey, you like philosophy, which one? And then they will tell you, and they all will have one philosophy, like one philosophy part they hyper focus on. Every one of them. They have one. And you can definitely check, you know, which level of insane they are to do that. Like, should I use insane? I don't know, but the thing is, they're the normal ones, you know, that just have... I mean, there are the idiots that try to pretend that Jordan Peterson is a valid philosopher. That was still the weirdest thing to read on the internet about speedrunning. A glorious shitpost, honestly. If it was a shitpost, sadly. Yeah, that's the thing. You have them. They always have one philosophy department they, you know, totally obsess over, and you can say, and you can definitely, you know, put them on a scale from, you know, oh, they just, you know, do some philosophy in the sense that they want to confirm their own views. You know, that's usually some conservative philosopher. And then on the other end is Hegel. Now, Hegel doesn't say a lot about the person other than they're insane. Why would you engage with Hegel? No normal person would engage with Hegel. They shouldn't even. And they wouldn't. They would see Hegel and be like, no. We had one person in the whole history of humanity that looked at Hegel and was like, holy shit, this can be done better. There's a reason. No matter which kind of its nemesis system is literally. Let's look through the. Oh god. Oh god. That's really sounds just. Oh god. Yeah, it's that kind of person. Yeah, but it's the thing. Like, would you do Hegelian stuff? And the answer is. No, you shouldn't do Hegelian stuff. No one should. Like, there's this thing. Again, the only sane person, the only person that engaged with Hegel and came out alive was Marx, and basically nearly all of you know, philosophic dialectics afterwards was literally just derived from him. Not even like, you know, if you want to no matter what your actual ideology was, it's like, yeah, you want to argue in some form, yeah, you kind of used the, you know, the Marxist way, or, you know, you want to go back and argue over Hegel, you don't. Oh god. So yeah, those people exist. That is the thing I know about. Oh god, why would the fuck? That's the one thing I know. Backbot. Backbot, no! Don't go into danger, little guy. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah. in terms of survival horror. Again, probably do need to do Alone in the Dark one day. Is it that bad that I don't think I feel as much compelled to do it as I should? Then again, money is tight, so not this month. Slight regen health. That's how I'm still alive. Honestly, I'm still holding out for like Wolfenstein, the new Colossus twist that just changes, you know, how the whole game is basically played. But I don't think this will come yet. Whew. Okay. Oh, big bot. Always be nice to Vecbot. Ah, yeah, the obligatory. Oh, someone has epic reference. Oh god. Tom Sudi. Anyway. Mom. Okay. Honestly, I'm still kind of an utter shock to the fact that there's just not an Unreal remake yet. Like, sorry Tim, you're sitting on so many fucking, on so many Fortnite bugs. It is just absolutely insane that you're just not doing it. I know, you know what? On a certain level, I think he's correct. An Unreal oh god. Yeah. On some level, I'd say he's right with the, you know, with the saying there's probably not a lot of, you know, demand for the game because, like, let's just be really here. Depending on who you ask online, you know. Like, you can look at me. I like Unreal and I played Unreal. and it's actually it's kind of a cool game. Did a lot of things right, and so on and so forth.
To ask about your plant vouchers, every citizen of Selaco is eligible for 2 plant vouchers a year from our friends at Full Bloom Florals. Your home should be a reflection of your inner beauty, and we are here to help.
Like, like that's the thing, you know. If you look at if you look at Epic right now, yeah, they're making money with Fortnite, and yeah, I'd say a lot of people would look at Unreal, you know, the game, and probably not buy it. That's true. I don't think there is a lot of stuff in there. I think they made Unreal Tournament 3 free for that, but yeah, it's just like, you could pay someone. You know, Tim, you could pay someone to just actually keep them slightly updated. No reason not to. And the main thing is like, again, he sits on so many Fortnite bugs. Which is like, yeah. Most people at Epic will probably just not have a problem with the fact that they just have to keep on making Fortnite stuff. Sure. From what I heard, like, from what I also see, like, the game is good. Like, there's a lot of work and dedication in there. Ooh, wait, a mech? Ooh, combat mech. Ah, it's even the slow, bulky one. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh well. Like, yeah, one of the things I'd always say is that if you are, you know, if you are a company that is mainly relying on one big thing, one of the major aspects to do is, you know, have novelty stuff. Like, here's the thing: everyone went off the heels of Activision for, you know, churning out Call of Duty every year. The moment they made, well, Tony Hawk's Pro Data 1+2 remake, or they made a new Crash Bandicoot, even if those games didn't sell. Like, oh, come on. It's the laundry problem. Yeah, I get you. Did laundry today? Well, laundry is not really a big issue in my opinion. It can be quite relaxing, to be honest. But yeah, novelty stuff, you know, keeps your name up, keeps your and Epic, like, the best thing Epic did over the last years was funding Alan Wake 2. And like, thank you. Honestly, thank you. Alan Wake 2 is amazing, and I'm actually pretty happy that, you know, I'm really happy that it exists. That's good. That is really good. Ah. I don't know. For me, it's kind of okay. I can just I can relatively easy do it. My main problem is more like if I start being like, oh hey, it has piled up, and I start throwing it in the washing machine. Agonia's like, oh you're just doing it all day. I'm like, duh. Ooh. I mean, that's the thing. You don't even need to make a lot of tiny hits. It's just like weird projects breed loyalty, you know? I think this is probably the best thing to say. Like, one of the things you can see this actually being positively in action is, well, Team Asobi pitched, Astrobot's Playroom for the launch of the PS5. Everyone played it, and, investing into a small game that came for free with the console gave the game such a huge audience that when they announced, hey, we're basically making our own cutesy platformer, what's it called, collectathon, everyone went fucking nuts. Because everyone was like, holy shit, we're getting Masterbot, this is amazing. Which, it is amazing, because... yeah. But that's the thing, So many people are still waiting for Bloodborne, and Bloodborne wasn't even a massive seller. Sometimes shit that doesn't get played is a cultural like, here's the thing. You can definitely say, to a degree, there's a shit ton of hypocrisy going on the internet, and yeah. Like, here's the thing, okay? When I look at, for example, the survival horror myself, okay? People say stuff like, oh, studios like EA don't care about Dead Space and stuff, and they apparently do care enough. No, fuck. Wait. That is just straight up a reload animation from one Call of Duty gun. I don't know which one it was anymore. Wait. I'm very sure it is, okay, this is just the weirdest thing, but sorry, I played these games too much, it's not that. It's not the shotgun. This is no peak weirdness for me. Okay, just bear with me for a second. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. It even looks similar. So. Okay. I see what you're doing, Selaco. Okay. Here. Just also hear it a bit. Just hear it a bit. It's not this one. It's not the one after that. You see what I mean? The one in Selaco is, let me just switch back. It's bullpup, but you know what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, that's a reference. That's a literal animation reference. Anyway, I guess they didn't make it too obvious because, you know, they couldn't do it. Damn. Yeah, okay, see, this is my weird stuff. I just know some old shit, you know? Huh? No. That's just a YouTube video I looked up because, because I wanted to show you that it definitely reminded me of that one reload animation from, well, a marksman rifle in Black Ops 2. Oh no, that is just in-game. They literally just have that because, again, these devs are weird. Ah. They just programmed an achievement notification thing in because that's just a thing, you know? Ooh. Oh, that actually sounds That is the sniper level, I suppose. I wonder if there's one more closely, because yeah, this animation is 100% from Call of a reference to Call of Duty. But yeah, when it comes to, you know, survival horror, I know a lot of people said, oh, you know, yeah, you should make, you know, another Dead Space and so. They have a fucking bipod? There's a whole ass bipod mechanic? There we go. Yeah, you go down here. There you go. It's just, and again, Doom engine. I'm still very sure that the shotgun is even an reference to Killzone games. Because there the shotgun was, I think, similarly reloaded and also threw people backwards. Oh god. wasn't that even maybe a different reload animation? Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm stupid. Back there, I was like, like, oh, I knew which animations was. Yeah, this one isn't the marksman, but like, look at this. This one was it. Obsessively recalling, oh yeah, which reload animation of Black Ops 2 do they reference with the marksman rifle? This is a normal thing to do in playing a video game, right? This is a very normal thing. But yeah. No, like so many people were like, make new Dead Space stuff, make new Dead Space stuff, and then they made new Dead Space stuff. And I tell you, I played it. I know there were some people trying to be like, actually, it can't really hold up. Sorry, as someone who has actually, has actually played the original and the new one, and isn't desperately trying, trying. Like, there are so many YouTubers I think out there who desperately try to find a reason to say like, actually, the original game holds still merit, and like, holy shit, the Dead Space remake was so good. And you know what? People didn't fucking buy it. It's like, hey, they just made one of the best remakes of a survival horror game, and you wanted one of those games, apparently, for so many times, and then, no one bought it. And it's like, yeah. Still, it was, some prestige thing, but like, it's kind of wild. How many times, it sold around 2 million copies, similar to the original game. So, which is like solid, but also just like wouldn't really say that. I think from what they had, it was around, I think how's it called? They were like 3-4 million, which is like for a single play, it's not that unexpected. They just were like, oh hey, similar to what Capcom has. I don't know if it has sold better down the line. That is usually a thing that happens with them, but like it really depends. I think with sale expectations, it's like with some companies definitely have better ones than others, and I think falling like a bit short of them. It fell a bit short of them, but still, you need to keep in mind, this was one of the most requested games to be made, and you'd think, after everything, people would buy that, and they didn't. Like, let me just compare some stuff, okay? Just making you okay. We can go back to burger flipping soon, though. Okay. Let me just go over this a little bit, just a bit. Oh god, how to pretend that you've read Hegel? Wonderful, wonderful, Lena. Thank you. like, look at it like that, okay? Basically, survival horror has been kind of coming back in a big way. The Capcom games sell well, and I mean, they sell really fucking well, especially the remakes to a degree, okay? So if you're like, you know, a company that makes something on an equal level, even if you just, you know, take half of that as some sort of expectation, it wouldn't be unreasonable. Right now, the Capcom sales should tell you there's a demand for survival horror, and you know, smaller survival horror titles also sold pretty well. Like, here's the thing. Just guessing. Don't look it up. Just guess. What is the highest selling, you know, Resident Evil title? What is the number? How much did they sell with one title? Just take a wild guess. Because that's the thing with sales expectations. With Square Enix, I would totally say, to a degree, they just sold 2 more billion copies. And then they mobbed all over the industry. So that's at 10 million. Number is almost correct, it's not 6 though. So the best-selling Resident Evil title was Resident Evil 2, the remake, with 13.9 million. Let that just slide off the tongue. Resident Evil 2 remake sold 13.9. Granted, this was kind of a cultural thing, because, you know, Resident Evil was just coming back, and suddenly they come out with a remake that is, you know, basically Resident Evil remake again, just even with higher quality. But you're just like, holy shit. A survival horror game just sold that much. Those are, like, if you pass the 10 million mark, you sold well. And the second one with 13.3 million is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Which is like, oh, a VR-focused title with a small scope sold this well? Holy shit. Then Resident Evil Village, 9.8 million. Resident Evil 5 with 9.1, Resident Evil 6, 9.1, Resident Evil 3, the remake, 8.7. And 7 was right now at 7 million, but growing because, you know, they also switched up some stuff, but still. You keep in mind, Capcom brings out a Resident Evil title and during the past years, and they were able to see, you know, sales in the range of 8 to 10 million, with, you know, growing sales over the following years. That is really fucking good, considering, once again, that this is a genre that, like 10 years ago, didn't make a lot of money. Like, even Resident Evil, Dead Space 2, which was wholly expensive, was, you know, they were like, you know, oh, we need to break, you know, 4 million sales, and it didn't get to that. Was it 6 million? It got to 4. I don't know, but like, still. Basically, yeah, they sold 4 million. And Dead Space 2 back in the day was a really, really expensive game to make. Don't get me wrong. But like, you see what I mean, you know? I don't really blame them for being like, oh, let's make some, you know, forecast. Our best Dead Space game sold, 4 million. The recent Capcom titles indicate there is a demand for high-quality survival horror games. And then they just sold, 2 million in the first year. Apparently it was, way cheaper to make, and Also, a big thing I need to point out is the fact that, you know, after, you know, they, some people said, oh, a sequel is cancelled, they were like, no, we have nothing else, and they literally went like, oh, any rumor according to, about Dead Space is untrue, which is like, good indication that they still want to keep the series going, but you see what I mean, you know? Capcom just sold a shit ton of money, and so they probably were like, yeah, you know what, let's just put a studio on there with, you know, talent and energy, and they made one of the best remakes to ever be remade, and yeah. How can you even say it wasn't even like a like a big month. It was like the end of January. That's literally the time where people have, you know, money and time. But I guess not. Really? But you see what I mean? Some of the best titles just sold really well, and I don't think saying 4 million sold copies is like bad expectations. I think it was January or February, but still, it's like I wouldn't say it's a vote of no confidence, because like the thing is, in a lot of ways, you know, Christmas season Christmas season was overloaded. It's, yeah. Oh well. In general, I would say it's like... yeah, people said they want one, they want a game, it didn't come. So... there we go. More burgers. I guess I need to start increasing my burger flipping. But yeah. Oh well. There's Resident Evil remake on Sunday, so we have that at least. 69 freight trucks. Nice. What I'm doing is very normal for a shooter game. Trust me, you have to do burger flipping. Oh well. Oh yeah, any games coming up on everyone's, you know, plan that's gonna be interesting? For me, it's like, I mean, well, yeah, basically still waiting for what's coming in terms of survival horror. Astrobot. Did I say Astrobot? I think I said Astrobot a lot of times. Astrobot's gonna be so good, I tell you. heard that. Fuck, I need to watch that trailer. I haven't seen it yet. Ah, that sounds actually kind of cute. Yeah. Yeah, for me it's Astrobot and that's that. Just Astrobot and Astrobot. Ah, fair point, fair point. Yeah, for me it's, you know, well, going through a lot of old survival horror, like, again, Resident Evil Remake currently on the list, and then... well, we'll have to see. Again, probably should get to the, I should probably get to the, you know, Alone in the Dark remake at one point. But that's that. That's that. I mean, first episode of Fallen Aces is coming, so, have something to do then. Getting that gabagool. Being a mobster. You know what? And there we go. We can keep doing stuff later. Become the Titan. I just dislike these circumstances. You stop moving. There we go. Oh, yeah, wilds. Honestly, I am very interested in wilds. Mainly because... okay, so two things. First of all, I want to see how much... do they fuck up the co-op play again like they did in World? Like... in hindsight, World really didn't age that well. Just... probably my least favorite title in the series to a degree, but well. No scope. It had its own problems. It's not a bad game, you know. When I say oh same, damn. Like when I say World is my least favorite title in the series, and then you know there were people who are like, oh, do you say it's bad? No, I say it's my least favorite title in the series. It's like, yes, you could argue, you know, Monster Hunter 1 has its own problems, but like, here's the thing: in modern Monster Hunter games, two things annoy me the most. First of all, everything has become way too action focused and fast. Like the whole being, you know, able to control the combat like in older titles is just gone. That kind of sucks. That doesn't make them bad games. There's just also the fact that, you know, some monsters just had more, you know, weren't focused as much on move sets and more on, you know, they just had some stat checks that you did, you know, had to avoid, and they were simpler. You know, that just, they were more memorable, you know, and nowadays it's a bit all blurred together. Again, Rise is, for example, also not a bad game. It's fun, but you know what the best part is? Even then, sometimes you're just that good in the end that you know you're so far in the game that you can just avoid the hot drinks. And that's also just kind of cool, you know? And frankly, there's just a lot of cool stuff in old titles. If you're wondering, after this game here is finished, and I don't know if... yeah, well, you know, Fallen Aces is probably finished in like one... the first episode is probably like finished in one stream, so no problem. like one full stream. Again, Friday launch stream is just like 2 hours before Wiki 3. Yada yada yada. Actually, plan is to stream Freedom Unite. That game that I played a lot with my girlfriend already, and we're gonna just replay it. But yeah, the whole, you know, oh hey, you needed cold and hot drink, like hot and cold drinks. I know people are like, oh no, hey, that was a bit annoying, and it's like, why? It made shit more memorable because, yeah, I think what a lot of people forget is that stuff shouldn't be convenient. Like, when I then hear rankings about people saying, oh, Basarios is one of the worst monsters ever designed, and I just sit here being like, I never had any fucking problem with that monster ever. Because the thing is, most people want to play, you know, the big action game, and then Basarios is just a monster that has a whole survival plan that is avoid damage. But the answer is play with the fucking hammer. The old titles were a bit more, you know, the world isn't there for you. It's not there to be a nice combat encounter for every single weapon out there. Sometimes one weapon is just better. Like, yeah, sometimes you just should use a hammer. Sometimes you know, oh, we have a problem with this crap. Use a lance. Be a bit more, you know, free flow. Otherwise, you do have the problem that you do have the other problem that in modern titles, range is just so overpowered. Like, let me put it like this: range was overpowered since Generations Ultimate, and I'm not gonna be like that annoyed by that because like I'm still kind of intended to also replay that game one day, and yes, I kind of want to play with a heavy bowgun. But there's a lot more tech in there than, you know, what later, than what later was in stuff like, you know, World, for example. World just made it easy and strong. So, cool. Still, I don't know what to say about Wild so far. Like, again, I have my problems with World, but like, let me put it like this. When World was good, it was like actually the best in the series. That was not always, but again, especially when it started building on the world and when there was just, you know, stuff going on. Then World was really good and it was just actually so endearing that they just made this game that you felt the love put into it. On the other hand, you had Rise, a game that was shockingly just... I think Rise is, in my opinion, the best answer to why you should stop... like, if you want to have a classic Monster Hunter experience, Rise is probably the best example why you should get away from open areas. Like, I'm sorry. I played Rise, you know, simultaneously to playing through Frontier. And I know Frontier has its own, you know, reputation, but like, when you look at certain maps in Frontiers, like, the jungle from Frontier is also Rise. / you know, second gen jungle, fuck. Why was there an enemy? And... what can I say? You play, you know, you play in Frontier or, you know, Unite, second gen, whatever it is that you're in. You know, play those, played in Freedom Unite, played in Frontier. It's irrelevant. but play that jungle, and you know what it does? It feels vast. It feels open. There's a sense of wonder and awe in that area, which is wild if you think about it. That this is an area that is basically just made out of a lot of tiny caves. But that's the thing, you know? Stuff was allowed to feel vast because they abstracted. There were loading zones. There wasn't just, oh, you just run over there and everything feels kinda small. Yeah. And I'd say World still got, you know, the feeling roughly across. I'd say Rise is worse at that. Like, Rise is like... Let's not only take away, you know... Like, World was, oh hey, you know, by design of the engine they were using, you had to, you know, they had to rely on long corridors between areas. That's fair, you know, I guess. So, you still had, you know, just moments where you simply walked, and that walking made you feel, oh hey, there's just some, you know, big area happening here. But Rise was ironically the one thing that this kind of being half-assed. Just like, oh yeah, you can walk everywhere, cool, and you can climb up every wall, also kind of cool, and that just made the whole area felt so small. Like, it is absurd how small areas felt in Rise. To the point I'm like, if you want to keep making, you know, cross-platform, you know, they have crossplay now, you know, you want to make more traditional Monster Hunter games, which they should, I still like those, you know, playing with friends and all. Then you definitely should consider just going back to making big areas with loading, like, you can even just not have loading times, really. Just be like, you go through the area and it's like a small transition, you know, fade in, fade out, like Monster Hunter Online did. And Monster Hunter Online literally remade the old areas, and I'd say some areas look better in Online than in, well, Rise, because it's not that this smallish thing. But yeah, on the other hand, World just has a few problems where I'm like, I'll see how this turns out. But on the other hand, the big upside, actually, that, you know, the big upside of Wild so far seems to be that it's just gonna be something completely different. Like, ever thought about that? I looked at the reveal trailer and was like, okay, so, you know, I looked at the various trailers and I was like, huh. That's cool. Like, you know, oh, they're actually doing, like, really open world areas at this time, which is nice. And then you look at the monster designs and you're like, that's new. Like, sure, there is a gradient between, you know, more traditional monsters and whatever the fuck the other things are. Like, yeah, you know, oh hey, the amphibian is more like, yeah, okay, it's a more, you know, ape. I think it's on the ape skeleton. It's the ape skeleton, like those big forearms, you know, skipped leg day. That's the ape. That's Pelagi skeleton, but still, big licky toad. Yeah, I guess I see that. That is definitely a monster from Monster Hunter. And, you know, apparently it is in a desert area though, because, you know, oh fuck. Because, you know, it has rocks and stuff due to saliva. Ah, fine, you know. Just cool shit. And then you have hairy thing with no face. Okay, there is a face. I saw the eyes, but like, I was like, the fuck? This looks like Gossarak from, you know, the Gossarak from Rice was in a car crash and the face just got flattened. It is weirdly disturbing to look at. And then you're like, okay, it can't get worse, you know? And then you realize, and then you realize there's a new trailer, and suddenly you have Leviathans again. They're like, oh cool, Leviathans are back. And they are burrowing through the ground, and then you just look at the area, at their faces, and like, where are their faces? What is going on here? It's like disturbing. It's weird. Like, again, the whole direction for Monster Hunter Wild seemed to have changed so massively from previous games. I mean, okay, they also mentioned seasons, so breeding season is back, baby. Okay, I don't know if it's back, but it better be back. Fuck yeah, breeding season. Just for the meme. Still, yeah, it feels like they're making, you know, the big sequel to Monster Hunter those they always wanted to do. That's cool. It's just, I think the main, okay, let's just get to the point. I think with Wilds I'm just interested because it's a game that's just like, fuck you. We're just going to make a game that is not what you expected. It's just gonna be different. Fuck yeah, breeding season always, you know? But basically, they're doing their own thing. I just have a few things I would like to say. I wish, you know, the combat would become, you know, a bit more weighty and slower again, so, you know, that the movesets of monsters don't need to go completely overboard again. Kinda looks like this might be the thing. I don't know. But, well, that's just something that has to be seen. You fucking assholes! Also, holy shit! Fuck you! Startled and consider cosmetic surgery. This is like, you know what? The perfect jump scare. Actually, really good Trolls jump scare, but then also like this line is insulting. Because it's like, you know it would startle people like, come closer, like, oh, hey, what's up? This is you, fuck you. Oh yeah, no rash for the living. Cool, cool reference again. But yeah, I'm just like, I just hope it's a bit slower again, you know, personal thing. And also, don't make the same mistake as World. Literally, single player missions should be single player missions, or find a way to make story missions be playable with all your friends. That's all I ask. And it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, I mean, Rise did that. You know, Rise just has, Rise has, has again village quests and guild quests, and even though, you know, there's stuff that I could, you know, point towards the fact that the guild quests are weirdly paced, and they have some narrative problems in Rise. Like, really, your flagship is just hungry? The fuck? What is that? It's just like, yeah, you can play it with friends, and that's fun. So that's one thing. Just, you know, make it playable with friends again from start to finish, with no problem, and I'd be happy. Second thing, no fucking endgame, please. Like, you tried it 2 times. Just if you have tried it a few times, just stop. Like, like, I know, I keep saying it, like, endgame in World was a grind fest, and then they made it less grindy, but it was still just a very soul-crushing grind. Then endgame in Rise was so bad that, you know, they literally put the final boss way earlier, that you could just defeat them, and basically made one of the best armor sets early. And then, yeah. And you could just come back and play the game, I suppose. Because then you just need to grind. And you know how absolutely soulless that grind was? You can do it, but also, you know, I'm soon over here. You can do that. Honestly, I believe in you. It's just chores. They're gonna be over soonish, but still. Be tough. You can do that. You're stronger. Yeah, like, I don't know, Wrangle 50. Wrangle, have you played Rise and the end game? Yes. Do it. I'd say Rise is probably more fun to play through. Yeah, laundry is important. And also fast. Focus on laundry. You can do that. Really? Nin? Obviously we have a 9 Inch Nails reference in here. I'd say Rise is generally a bit better to play with friends, you know, if you do the, what's it called? Yeah. It's kind of wild. I know it's a Quake and 9 Inch Nail. It's probably both. But yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff in there. It's actually kind of fun. The thing is just also we probably need to stop here. The thing is, the end game, similar to, you know, basically a very big grinder world, is stupid. You have your G rank grind. Yeah, okay, they call it master rank, but sorry, it's called G rank. Okay, it's G rank. There's a G rank grind and there's anomaly grind. Now, there are some interesting ideas in here. For example, that with anomaly points that you can get from, you know, doing anomaly grinds, you can actually, you know, if you defeated a monster 5 times, you're up to a certain rank, you can just buy, you know, their rare drops with points. That's cool. That's actually a good mechanic, because I think if you want to make, you know, an armor grind at the end of the game, that is a good mechanic to have. So anomaly grinding is just soul draining, sorry. You have 300 levels, and they literally implemented in the code that you just level double as fast to reach the 210, I think? And it's still insanely slow. And you're just doing the same, you know, cheap, you know, early game monsters over and over and over again. It's just so utterly soul draining and stupid. You know, with just some variations to the frenzy thing from 4. It's soul draining. You'd be like, oh hey, people, you know, apparently you never ask if people like that. Then you look at, and then the other thing is, you also have, the, you know, G rank grind. So the G rank grind is even more soul crushing. Because it's like, oh hey, you only unlock certain subspecies of monsters which are required for some of the best armors in the game, and stuff like, oh, G rank 80, G rank 100, G rank 150, and you're like, the fuck? Why? It's literally just there, so it's just such utter padding. And like, here's the thing. Give me a well-rounded G rank again, like Freedom Unite. You know, I come in, they're like, you know, new or remade areas from previous games. Just a whole lot of new monsters. Stuff that I can, you know, play with, you know? And then have a final monster at the end. I can either make, you know, I can either do that or not. Like, it's like so wild to think that there were so many, you know, videos about Generations Ultimate out there where everyone ran around with Atal armor. You'd think they got to a point that, you know, people like a capstone armor because they made one with Fatalis again, but then they just did the grind again. So cool. Also personally bring back the old armor system because it's actually kind of way more fun that armors have downsides, you know, that you have to see if you build around them, but that's me. Yeah, just talked a bit about Monster Hunter. Again, there will probably be some classic Monster Hunter on this channel going forward, after we are done with Selaco, and Selaco is just so utterly big. Actually, before we do anything here, before we go, we need to build. We need to build on our wonderful burger flipping. Yeah. Okay, didn't you hear that? That I want to that we want to stream Freedom Unite on Wednesdays? It's going like after Selaco is done. Selaco episode 1. Episode 1 is fucking gigantic, honestly. Oh, there are wormholes now. It's like, oh hey, you're in a shopping mall. Oh yeah, make a detour to other parts of the shopping mall. Wow. Wow. Oh no! What happened? Is it still laundering in the washing machine? You can do that, honestly. I believe in you. I believe in you. You know what? Let's just... There's gonna be a fight coming, right? Oh no, that's actually not that nice. Ooh. Yeah, that definitely sounds more like you have to plan a bit more around it. Ooh. Oh. That sounds cool. Let's try that. Or not. There we go. Nothing that can't be solved with a grenade launcher. Yeah. Also just... yeah. Sounds interesting. I don't know how to make it, how you would get the loop right though. Like, what is the incentive to do the cleanup? That's usually one thing, you know? Let's see. I mean, if you can do it, sounds like an idea. I'm still working on the most basic 2D side-scrolling. Just have some bullets fire at shit and see if they can delete enemies thing. Okay. If I can say one thing that this game needs, then it is definitely a reload cancel. Just, I have no clue why I keep getting stuck in reloads. Nothing unmanageable. See, sometimes the reload cancel works. Still working on the, still saving up for the, yes, you got us! Put on some pants and do it! Ah, yes. No outside food and drinks. That is definitely something people do. Popcorn is actually quite a good craving food. Like if you're like, hey, I don't want to, you know, I'm craving some snack, but you know, you're like, oh, I don't want to eat as much, you know, calorie dense stuff. Eat popcorn. Legitimately good. So one thing, I already told you that this, you know, the one reload animation in Selaco looks kind of like I just really want to you know, want to confirm my suspicion. Hey Claire, welcome. Yeah, I'm just looking at something. Because basically one reload animation in this game of a weapon we found. Yeah. So here's the thing. Let me just quick save so we can. Warga Empire. Well, no, just similar. I feel like I was thinking about something, but yeah. We found more references though, just like full of everything. Literally, I found a fucking reload animation. I saw a reload animation reference, which is, yeah, I guess that is on point for this game. Ah yes, in the future everyone still has arcades. Oh, come on. Yeah, the Borga Empire. Let me just... Yay! Congratulations on doing it! You have done the laundry! Very well done. Sorry, very well done. It's good. Let's forget. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Well, perfect that you did it. And don't forget, all the good girls do the laundry. Wait. Haha. The fuck? Yeah. I mean, okay, Mario Party has a lot of mini games, but still. Oh yeah, I'm almost done here anyway, so see you probably soonish. Again, Friday is Fallen Aces and then Vicky 3 if you like, you know, stuff about politics and shit. And infrastructure usually. Fuck! I just wanted to get out of here. God damn it. Well. No! Oh, fuck. No. Yeah. Let's grab the last upgrade and leave this place. There we go, it's over here. You know what? Store inventory. And let's get to the main area and then we can save that. Why should I have just used the grenade launcher? I'm getting slightly frustrated with this. Go. Splatter. Okay. More enemies are still around? Where? Where are they? Okay, they're dead. It was just a bit too fast, it seems. Okay, so the exit was behind me. There we go. Yeah, central. Okay. Nothing really. It's more like we're still going and, you know, trying to figure out what to do. You know, it's kind of a learning by doing thing, you know? Kind of like that. There's still, if you can see, a lot of data logs. So I know what Selaco is apparently now. It's supposedly a space station they built for deep space exploration, but then apparently Earth went to shit, so they sent they sent like as many spaceships as they could to, you know, save as many humans as they could, and then, well, rebuild that space station into a habitat. That is what they say, apparently. Teddy 13. Had been mean to them. Probably that's not something programmed to. So the bear started just swearing at them. I guess. So yeah. Just a whole lot of stuff. A teddy swear. Yeah, I guess that's a good pun, honestly. Yeah, I can get wormholes, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, otherwise not much happened here. Invasion tiers have gone up significantly, so it's like, the fuck? Oh, cool, so they just have stronger shotguns. I don't know if I can do anything against those, I really don't know what the fall is. Yeah, they're called Ziga. The flyers are called Ziga for some reason. Oh yeah, want to see something funny, Claire? So we have this marksman rifle here. Not now! Well, fuck it. Let's just do it here. See? This is the new marksman rifle. This is the reload. That's quite the elaborate reload, right? So anyway, here's a reload from, well, a marksman rifle, a sniper rifle from Black Ops 2. Yeah, the one is bolt action, the other one is a marksman because, you know, Doom engine and stuff, but... lol, LMAO, someone liked that one rifle, I guess. But you know what, let's save here. I don't want to go out there again. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I guess they did. They did. I think the shotgun is... I felt the shotgun was a reference to the Killzone shotgun, but... not that sure, honestly. But yeah, that reload was just straight Black Ops 2. Which is like... Yeah... The S8... It could be both, honestly, but that reload is 100% Call of Duty, and considering they might, from what Patrick said, Beyond said, they kinda seem to be like my generation. They played Black Ops 2, and those reloads are kind of iconic, you know? Just the whole... That's just a stylish reload, to the point where I'm like, why don't more games have reloads that are just stylish? Like, most are just, oh yeah, we make it functional, we make it realistic. Shut up, fuck you with realism. I want weight, okay? I want power. I want something that feels intense. It is just so similar to those. I'm like, probably... A lot of them have been inspired by that, but yeah. Well. I guess that was burger flipping again, with some Selaco on site. By the way, Claire, you kinda sadly missed that we brought Wilson home. So yeah, we did the whole Wilson thing. Also, I got a jump scare, but that's a clip actually on the, very clever jump scare. Got a clip on the channel. Yeah, the thing with FPS is always like, what kind of genre do you want, and like, is it multiplayer? And I feel like, especially in multiplayer games, people forget that the reload animation has to be good. Because here's also a thing, okay? One thing I am not really a fan of is the whole Modern Warfare style, oh, you can reload while aiming down sights, which is like, oh yeah, it's realistic, but it sucks. It sucks. Sorry. Gameplay-wise, it sucks. You're like, oh, but why? Here's the thing. Reloads forcing you out of iron sights and, you know, into you have to, you know, redo everything. That is a gameplay element that opens you up. You have to see, do you want to keep on target or do you want to reload? Yes, in a lot of ways, it's probably not, in a lot of situations, it's probably not the biggest thing to consider, but it is something to consider. Similar. That is why, you know, the whole adjustments to, hey, can you reload while sprinting, etc, etc, etc. That is there. Like, oh, hey, you can't reload while sprint. Why? Well, it would make stuff really, really fast for everyone. But also, if you make it an option, well, what option do you give up from that? Ah, the very big one. Hell. Well, I keep saying Battlefield should go to space if they want to have the full potential, but hey! Still, one of my biggest achievements was still that I, you know, when they said, oh, we're gonna, you know, turn the specialists into classes, I was like, this is the most easiest and sensible, most sensible way to do it. I do want to get the upgrade to the third world plans, just, it is almost there, I'm almost there, I swear, I just need to click a bit. But yeah. I think there is stuff you can actually pitch. The thing is just, how do you pitch it? Ironically, I would say probably EA might even be a better publisher, because, like, here's the thing. They actually got Battlefield 1 done. So, you know, the CEO seems to be, like, yeah, I know, getting those, stuff past shareholders was, you know, you could say, a studio shouldn't need to do that because shareholders aren't, you know, bright people, and but like, at least they had the, you know, the backing to do a multi-billion World War I game, and that kicked off a whole lot of other games. So, no. Let's just end this here. Thanks everyone for tuning in to Selaco today. I see you on Friday with Fallen Aces first, and then after we got the Gabagool, there's Wiki Free Friday finally again. So have a good time until then. Good night.